I think my favourite thing about this magazine is the colour scheme. I think the purple title stands out really well against the white background. I also like the photograph. It's a mid-shot photo. It takes a nice amount of the page and leaves enough room for the text to go down the left-hand side. Another nice touch is how he's changed the colour of the model's name from one bit's black, and then on the photograph is white, which is just quite a nice little touch. I think the view of it looks very professional and quite minimalist. I think it looks quite nice. My favourite part about this magazine is definitely the contents page. I think this black banner down here with the actual page numbers and what's inside the magazine is really nice, and by using the big photos is drawing attention to the main articles and the featured articles of the magazine. I think the photos are quite effective as well. It's against graffiti walls, both of these, and then one of another artist at the bottom. He's got the page numbers in the bottom, and again he's stuck to the same colour scheme, so it's very consistent. He's also used lots of quotes from the bands next to the pictures, which I think works really well as well. The double page spread of the magazine is also very consistent with the colour scheme, again using purple. He's also used the picture on the gal's t-shirt and placed it behind the article, which I think is really effective and gives it quite a professional look. He's also used two colours in the text. He's used black for the questions from the interviewer and purple for the answers. He's included 3 quotes, which again just makes it look more professional. It fills up space as well, adds gaps to the text so it's not just text everywhere. And then he's used the main quote on the picture in really big writing, which again looks really good. And his page numbers consistent with the contents page, which again is just a nice little touch.
On the front cover, I really like the layout. It's really spacious and it's not too in your face. And then I like the colours, how the title, the nail varnish and the top have all the same colours on them. I like the white background because it makes the black and the purple stand out. And the cutting out of the image has been done really well and it looks like a really smooth outline. And all the music is with the genre, like Magnetic Man and Foals. The contents has a really good layout, again with the colour coordination with the purple on the top and the writing. I like the graffiti theme going on with the pictures, and the quotes are good as well because a lot of magazines use quotes on their contents pages and stuff. And then down the side it's got the numbers of all the pages that are there. And I like how the black strip has been used to add a bit more colour. Double page spread. I like the half article, half picture, and the quote down the side of the picture. Again with the colour coordination, with the nails in the top and the writing. And I like how underneath the article, the logo from the t-shirt is like underneath the article, and all the different quotes that have been here. And I like the different image from the front page to the double page spread.
I really like the layout of the magazine cover because the space is used really well with the list of people, and the colour scheme works really well as well. I think the black and white contrast each other really well, and the purple meets in the middle, like the title and the bit on the top and the quote underneath. And then the little plus sign being the same colour ties it all together, and the nails as well. Yeah, I think the cover's really well structured, and the positioning of her with the text down the side looks really smart and neat. Yeah. I really like the pictures used on this page, as they're all of kind of the same genre. All the bright colours tie in together, and the consistency of the black, white and purple looks really good. I definitely think it was from the same magazine if I saw them separately. It showed use of editing by cutting around this model, and by laying out the page in a structured way so that the audience know where they're looking for each piece of information. And then there's the website at the bottom, which is different. I've not seen that before. Yeah. And then the page numbers make it look a lot more official than others that I've seen. So, yeah, I think this ties really well with the cover. This double page spread is probably one of the favourites that I've seen. I think the background of this being the same picture that's on her top just looks so professional and ties in the colours from every single page that he's done, so it's really put together really well. I think the article's laid out it looks like there's lots of writing, but because on the opposite page it's really simple, it looks really effective, and I think it would sell quite well in a shop. And the taglines, like the quote and the title, look really good and stand out in that font, and I think it's a really successful double page spread. I think everything about it works really well and links together. Yeah.
Okay, the first thing I like is the black and the purple against the backgrounds. It contrasts really well, draws the eye of the reader. The next thing I like is the font colour, the font size and the font type, because it's easy to read. On the contents page I like the use of pictures. Doesn't bore you. There's not too much text, which is always good. It's a nice, yeah, that's about it. Double page spread. I like how the picture takes up a whole one side. It means you don't get bogged down by too much writing. The article is really interesting to read. I like the use of attitude as well. It gives the magazine a bit more character.